WWSP.
The top.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. My name is Rick, and we are here back live with you guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the break. Usually people tend not to enjoy breaks, but from the wonderful sponsors that we have, I'm hoping that you enjoyed everything that they have to say. Remember to support our sponsors, man, because without them, we would definitely be in the dark. Okay, guys, I have a very special guest for you guys. This gentleman is one that I trust in his wise words. When just want to be honest, just want to be frank out there. When me and my wife were on the rocks a couple of years ago, this was the man that I went to get my life back in order, to get suggestions on how to sort of rekindle that romantic feeling that I had for my wife. So I just want to say I really do love and honor what this guy has to say. And so he's here today to spit some knowledge to you guys out there, because I know a lot of you guys out there are dealing with life. I'm just going to introduce him right now. I know I've been rambling. Here's my friend Eric. Eric, say what's up to the audience. Say what's up to the audience.
Hello everyone out there.
Hey Eric.
Happy to be here.
It's really nice to have you, man.
Mr. Jones, how are you and Clarice?
Clarice is great. She's
You guys
great.
are good?
Yeah, we're doing much better, to be honest.
I'm happy to hear this.
Yeah, we've been communicating a lot more. So it's just, I think everything is becoming a lot easier. She's letting me know the things that I need to sort of get better at. She said I need to get better at knowing her love language. So yeah, man, I'm doing totally fantastic.
That's good. Did you do the advice I say? Be her tomato. Yes?
Yes, I have definitely been her tomato. And if you guys don't understand what he means, sometimes he says like these sayings. I just want to, if you don't understand what he means by be her tomato. So imagine a salad, right? Salad is not good for me, anyways, without the tomato. It's one of the juiciest part of the salad. So when he says be like the tomato, he means be a part of the mix. Okay, it means also always be involved in your wife's life. So yeah, I want to thank you. I have been the tomato.
Mr. Jones, you good learner.
I appreciate you. I appreciate it. The world right now is all over the place, and I know I wanted to talk to you about something specifically, but I know before the show started, you said that there was something that you really wanted to sort of touch on. So you know what? I'm gonna let you have the mic. I know I had this whole bunch of questions I really wanted to ask, but since you seemed like you have something strongly that you want to talk about, I'm gonna give you the mic, and please.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Now, what I say, some don't like, but what I say is things that are truth. I have this idea. In today's music, we are too graphic. We are too simple, too basic. How many songs, when you turn on radio, do you hear women's body parts, man's body parts being expressed through music?
Right. Well, yeah. Well, a lot of songs. It's modern.
My milkshake bring all the boys to the yard.
And damn right, it's better than you. Yeah, it's a good song.
You hear these words, but I say we don't need these words. Apple bottom jeans, hoops with the fur.
I think it's boots with the fur.
Boots with whatever word. I say we don't need these words.
We don't need boots with the fur.
What these words symbolize? It symbolize the woman's body.
But that's just describe. So are you saying that you don't want to hear songs that describe women's bodies?
Not just women, men too. Any words that express Human anatomy.
If you don't mind,
we don't need these words.
Why do these words offend you?
It's not that they offend me sexually. It's just I feel human beings should be at a different level of understanding and creativity and our many years of evolution that have taken place.
Isn't part of creating? Isn't part of it expressing yourself? So whatever you're dealing with in your life, that's what you put on paper.
I see, but I don't see. If you want to talk about a beautiful Clarice, if you want to talk about Clarice through music, wouldn't you think talking about her breasts, her booty, her groin, wouldn't you think these are two simplistic ways to talk about Clarice?
I think it depends on how you use those. So, for instance, if I made a song please excuse my language, I'm just trying to give you these just examples. If I made a song that's just like butt cheeks,
I'm sorry. These words bring pain to my ears.
I don't just please allow me to give the example.
Okay, I try again. I try again.
So I get your point, but so if the song, and please excuse me again.
I try.
If the song is simple like butt cheeks, let me get the butt cheeks, but
keep going. I try. Keep going.
It's just throwing me off when you're mad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My point. If you're
okay.
Because I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
Keep going.
I'm trying really hard not to, and I just.
It's just I have attuned my body, my ears, my listening. I have attuned it to a certain level of listening. And when you say words like butt cheeks, it's just it goes into my ears and it's like Rocky Balboa. It just starts punching everything.
But it's hard for me to make my point if I don't use those words.
It's
like I'm trying to make a solid point, but I need to use zero. I don't know. I'll replace it with something else instead of.
I try. Do you think I try?
You sure you don't want me to try to replace the word?
No, I try. I strong. I'm going to tell. Okay, I try.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mr. Jones.
Okay, so if I was making a song that's like, butt cheeks, let me spread the butt cheeks. If I made a song like that, I could totally understand how you could be offended and think it's simple. And that makes sense. But if I then make a song that uses the word butt cheeks but in a very but in a different way, I think that works. So if it's instead of just butt cheeks, let me spread them butt cheeks, if I'm like the curves in your body makes my heart go boom, your bottom is the thing that makes me wanna enter the room or something like that.
Beautiful, Mr. Jones.
Right.
Beautiful.
But I still use.
But that, yes, I was going to say.
Oh.
But in terms of what you said before to what you say now, I don't quite cringe as much as the second part you said.
But I still said.
Yes, it is.
Because I said bottom instead of butt cheeks?
Let's say I say that. Let's say I say that same. I say those same words in my version.
Okay.
Instead of butt cheeks, I say the unicorn of your movement flies me away. Fly like the moon, your gaze is a maze. You see my words, Mr. Jones. I don't have to use simplistic anatomy to develop my love for.
I know, but that didn't express the same notions that my butt cheek song expressed. Like you went into, which is the words that you chose, like beautiful, like the rhythm, like poetry in motion. I love it, but it didn't express what I was saying in the song about, butt cheeks, let me spread them butt cheeks, right? It didn't say. Now, if you found, and you're right, there probably could be a better way to say that.
It's just, Mr. Jones, this is how I think. I just think that we are, how do I say, intelligent creatures. We are higher level thinkers. We have created technology that is far superior in our modern age. So why can we not take this intelligence to use in our words too? It's like if you were thirsty in a song, would you say, gulp, 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 I really need the water? Like that is your basic level of thinking. Instead you say, I'm dry, I need nourishment, refreshment.
I think there is room for both those things, though. I think that you can make a song saying, gulp, 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 I really need that drink or whatever, and that whole other nourishment part thing that you did. I think you can do both of those songs. And I hear what you're saying. Some songs are really simplistic. Some songs are really just vulgar. And but I still think, and this is just me, I still think that since we are in like America, those people still have the right to make those kind of simplistic songs.
Of course, Mr. Jones, they have the right. I am not dictator. I am not king. I am not politician. I cannot change the laws of our country, but I am only suggesting a different level of creativity, a different level of music and expression.
Right.
I'm not politician.
You said that, yeah.
I'm not king.
Right.
I'm not dictator. I am only suggestor.
Now, I think personally, it's not a bad suggestion. You know, I think I'm just sort of giving
My
you the other side.
My anaconda don't want none unless they got buns on. If you were alien extraterrestrial coming to our planet, and that was the first transmission that you received from us,
But why isn't that?
would you not think that we were cavemen? That we were Neanderthals?
But the thing is that they would be able to then listen to all the other collections of music. That's not the only song. If the alien race came to our planet and just listened to one song and then determined that song somehow defined us, like I would not trust them. I would be like, those are some dumb aliens, because one song doesn't define who you are. And I think that, like I said previously, I agree with you that some of these things are vulgar.
Mr. Jones, I'm not dictator.
Right.
I'm not king. I'm not politician. Do you go to library, Mr. Jones?
Well, not so much anymore, but yes.
But you see books, and do you know the saying, do not judge a book by its cover?
Yes.
What if our cover of the book is nothing but booty and titties?
But what is wrong? What is wrong with booties and titties? Like, what's wrong with those body parts?
It is flesh.
What's
It's
wrong
bone.
with flesh?
We are deeper than these things, Mr. Jones.
But these things are a part of us. For us to ignore things that are part of us is asinine.
Mr. Jones, I'm not dictator. I'm not king.
Right.
And I am not politician.
Right. We established that.
I only say we should look deeper in our own selves. I don't want to do 1 + 1 = 2.
Wait, but that's...
I want to do the square root of 1 times number 8 divided by 16 square root of pi equals what, Mr. Jones?
I have no idea. But what if someone, and I'm sorry to interrupt your whole math thing, what if someone just understands 1 plus 1? You know, I understand that you want everyone to think on a higher level, and I agree. I wish people could think on a way higher level than they are on right now. But who are we to dictate?
Mr. Jones, I'm not dictator. I'm not king. And I am not politician.
Right. Okay, I know. I'm not saying that you're a dictator or a politician. I know. Wait, I know. You don't have to tell me. I know you're not a dictator.
Because I am not.
Yes, we know. I know this. Trust me. That's why I come. That's why I come to you on times of need. That's why I come to you as a level-headed individual.
How is Clarice, Mr. Jones?
Clarice is fine. She's totally fine. I think we have a date later on today. Her and I were gonna go kayaking. So we're totally cool. I'm just more concerned. I guess I'm more concerned with your idea right now. I think that normally you're a level-headed man, and I think right now I get your concern. I don't necessarily know if I'm comfortable with censoring people's creative outlets and ideas, because some of us are a little sensitive to certain words. I want to make sure that everyone can express themselves in the way that they see fit.
Mr. Jones, do you go to museum, Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Do you know, Mr. Jones, when humans first become people, when they caveman,
Okay.
they communicate through grunts, cave paintings,
Right.
clubbing each other in the head, Mr. Jones.
It could be,
Do we grunt today, Mr. Jones? Do we communicate through clubbing each other on the head, Mr. Jones?
No.
No, we have literature now, Mr. Jones. We have poetry now, Mr. Jones. We have come so far from the basic communication skills of our caveman ancestors. Because, Mr. Jones, I'm not dictator. I'm not king. And I am not politician. I only suggest, Mr. Jones, that we can rise above this common basic level of emotion and expression.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming on the program. I think that you gave us a lot to sit and think about. I know I'm going to be thinking about this all night. I appreciate you, like I said before, your wisdom in these certain times. And Clarice.
How is Clarice, Mr. Jones?
Fantastic. She's great. Clarice told me to say hi to you, by the way.
Hello, Clarice.
So thank you again. Are we still on for lunch on Tuesday?
Yes.
Cool. So
yes, Mr.
We'll catch
Jones.
up on Tuesday. Guys, thank you very much for listening. I appreciate you guys every week listening to this wonderful cast. We'll see you next time on the show. Peace.
I am not
I know
dictator.
that
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. I tried.
I know. I feel like it's good too.